Why can't you just be happy? They say often, you're a doctor, you're a healthcare provider, you're a chiropractor, you're a dentist, you're a NP, you're a PA, you're doing it, you're close to paying your student loans off. You get to see your patients. Why can't you just be happy? And in your head, you're thinking, why can't they figure it out? This isn't so complicated. This could be better for everyone. How do I be the kind of provider I want to be in this environment? With these leaders, with these colleagues, I can't do it this way. This isn't what I signed up for. You see, desire leads. That then is what leads you to trying to find something different or do it a different way or have the conversations or learn more about leadership, or you see, desire leads. Sacral chakra is all about desire. It's all about play. It's all about fun. It's all about those feminine energies of flow and the strength of flow, of being able to roll with the punches, of being able to readjust, of being able to redirect, of understanding that life is cyclical, that it's not a straight line. It's the web, that everything is interrelated and connected. So the first chakra we talked about in this series, Chakra Energies for Leaders, was the root chakra. That's our foundation, feeling safe within ourselves, realizing how much influence you have in your own life, realizing that it is you not beating you up, that you being safe within you, that you realizing that you are your home, you are your joy, you are your happiness. This one is, I desire it to feel this way. This is my standard. When you develop standards, when you develop your love for you, we're coming to that one in one of the later ones. When you develop owning and embracing and committing to your desires, this is a big thing we talk about in pre-leadership, we then can act upon them. We can then bring them into being. We talked last time that you will not even have the desire until it feels safe within you. Once you have that desire, once you desire it to feel a certain way, once you desire your relationships with your patients to go a certain way, once you desire and own that you want medicine to feel amazing, that you want to be a caring and compassionate provider, that you want to lead in a way that isn't 70 years old mentality. A lot of leadership in healthcare is the same as it was 70 years ago. We've done this incredible thing in healthcare of advancing the technology and developing new treatments and new diagnostic testing. But what didn't happen was the people component. I desire to lead and to practice and to be involved in healthcare in a way that empowers, that unites, that honors the individual human, that lets me see and respect and care for in a genuine way the human that's in front of me, that I'm taking care of at that moment. And I desire to do it from my overflow, not my depletion. And I desire to do it with an open heart, not feeling caged and constricted by all the rules and the policies and the metrics and this rigid top-down oppression that is a lot of leadership in healthcare at this time. Now, yes, some of those systems and structures support you, right? And you can allow that to happen. That's those systems and structures supporting you. That's also something that we talk about in pre-leadership. And once you get to this place where you can commit to your desires, once you're coming from a place of not victimhood. They are oppressing me. There's this switch of how can I use that to benefit me? This is a mindset practice that we talk a lot about in the core collection. Okay. This is some work that's done. I give you tools around that. I give you work around that in the core collection. That's where this begins. That is the pre-leadership work of understanding these relationships, building a new foundation where relationships can be empowering and authentic, where you can feel cherished, loved, and respected for all of who you are. Okay. The next in the core collection is systems and structures supporting you and your dream, getting to your dream. Here's the thing. Why can't you just be happy right now? It's because it doesn't look like your desires. You have committed to your desires. That's what this chakra is all about. It's saying, you know what? It gets to be fun. It gets to be fulfilling. I get to make money while I'm doing it. I get to have a prosperous practice. I get to speak the way I desire to speak to my patients. I get to have relationships with my staff and my colleagues where I feel cherished, loved, and respected, and where I get to cherish, love, and respect them. I get to feel like I did some good. I get to help somebody move better, breathe better. We can make this so complicated and so crazy, but really, you're somebody that wants to help someone else and do it in a way that's authentic to you. That's what you want. It's a desire you get to commit to. It's not crazy. It's not wanting too much. This chakra is fire energy. We spoke in the medicine wheel series that I taught about fire energy being both destructive and creative. There's a saying out there, sometimes you have to give up good to get to great. And we have to give up settling for good enough. Yeah, I can make this work. We are resourceful people. We can adjust and ebb and flow, and there's a magic in that, and there's a victimhood in that. And being aware of, are you settling, or are you on the trajectory to your dreams, to your goals? Do you have your back and say, yes, this is a stop on that path? Yes, I am committing to my desires and my goals, and here we are. And this is where we are right now. Cool. I'm going to roll with the punches and I'm going to get to this next thing. I'm going to learn what I got out of that and we're going to go. Now, along with fire, right, I get to have a good man that treats me well. I get to live in a home that I love. I get that feels open and welcoming, but also cozy and homey. I get to have both. I desire it feel this way and this way. I desire to feel strong in my body, but also just really comfortable in my body. And instead of, oh yeah, you can't have both of those things, it's how can I have both of those things? It's, I wonder what that could look like. This is my desire. It doesn't have to be because, or that will bring me, or that's all this victim stuff. This is a simple, clean, often not simple. This is a clean desire. No reason, not then I'll be good enough, not then I will have achieved. This is my desire. Clean, pure. And this then is what you create. It is from that place. That is the vision that you then stand behind. You've got your back no matter what. This is the desire that you then bring in the resources for, that you then provide and protect a place for it to be, for that expression to come full circle. Everything then gets built around that. But it is owning this desire first. That's sacral chakra. That is the orange chakra. That is the one that is in between your sits bones and your belly button. That is womb space. That is where something is born. This is one that I see so often skipped over, that I see people not understand. We have been taught to devalue that. Leadership starts with this masculine form of leadership. There's nothing wrong with that. We will own and value that masculine action doing energy. And creation starts with desire.